Hello everyone. Good afternoon. Dr. Rao here. I hope you are all doing well. And I was kind of gone yesterday all afternoon because I was busy. My family, uh, we were shopping and we had a uh, nice shopping and dinner. But after that, we got a nail in the tire and we had a flat. We had to call the AAA and all that. Yeah, but anyway, it worked out eventually, so that's good. Uh, yeah, I was talking to you about a fitness challenge that I was planning on at the end of the July, and that will be on all channels and also on the Zoom, and you will have a chance to sign up for the Zoom session. And I'll be actually wanted to tell you a little bit more details about that program. And this program is going to be uh, mainly centered around our wellness club daily routine, what we do. We start with warming breathing exercises, and we go into some kind of aerobic activity, and then I have a variety of them I do. Then we do a formal head to toe uh, simple exercises to limber up everybody, and then advanced yoga postures, and then we do a progressive muscle and mind relaxation for a few minutes, and then we do a guided meditation, so this session is going to be like a challenge for people who have never had such kind of routine. And this routine is not about only physical fitness, which is included, but also how you are mentally in terms of focus, concentration, and remembering and all that, and how you are connected with other people and yourself, and how do you control your spontaneous reactions, but being deliberately responding to challenges in life. And eventually, with this practice, the aim is to develop inner resilience. And once you develop the inner resilience, you will be ready for to face the world. Okay, so and also in the longer run, your inner organs are worked on by yoga postures, which will help you longer health. For example, there is a way to really contract and hold the abdomen lower part, and that will help you the reproductive organs, and it is very good for both women and men. Okay, so there's an example of how far it can go, the daily mild practices that we do. And also, I had to introduce you the 5 layers of human personality as per yoga science, right? Once you understand those 5 layers and how you go from the body to the energy body to the mental body to the intellectual body and your bliss body, then you'll be able to understand the uh, coherence and coordination of all these layers. So a person is not just a physical body, that he is just being obese and he has any mental power. That's not the case. On the other hand, somebody who is emotional, who is really intellectual, may not have the capacity to do the physical work that he is needed to do. So instead of developing one fragment of you, all the fragments that are together, we are going to pay attention to that on a daily basis without too much of talk, too much of listening, too much of studying, and all that. Okay, so it's a comprehensive taking care of ourselves, right? It does involve food, it does involve water, it does involve your walking and activity. It does a little relaxation and calming your mind with meditation, all those things, right? So when I put this program for the wellness club, I have this idea about how to convey to people that it is a comprehensive self-care that we would like to have you implement in your daily routine without too much complication. So it's simple. So what you do is, first of all, you respond your regular diurnal cycles for physiology. For example, if you get up in the morning, if you go and work physically or engage yourself physically through the day, and then when you get tired, come home and sleep at a decent hour, and also help yourself to deep sleep, right? And then you get up in the morning, you'll have a lot of energy. But there are so many assaults on this routine by the modern lifestyle, right? So we may be forced to do that, but we would like to come back to regular routines. If you are a morning person, get up in the morning as early as possible, maybe 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, like that, but not later than that. And then you kind of exercise and get your mindset to the present, and then have a breakfast and go and pay attention to whatever you're doing. And then, so all those components are involved in the morning practice, where you can develop these habits after you understand them. Okay. Otherwise, people are developing only one dimension. I think they are getting only intellectual dimension, and then that is leading to neurotic behavior, right? You know something is not right, but you still do that every time again, and because you are having a push by in the begin in the um, by so many factors, your society, your readings, your education, your parents, all those things, the culture, everything pushes you in certain direction, and you may not be taking care of yourself while you are yielding to those pressures. So I want to show you how do a modern man like me, and how do I embrace certain hacks and principles of ancient systems, and then um, keep my mind from information overload, brain fog, and anxiety, or sad and depression, anything like that, and also function better, and also enjoy my life, my relationships, and my work. Okay, so I'm doing that. So there is no need anybody else, you don't have to do, because you may have limitations, because of your lifestyle, or because of your life state, or whatever that comes through that, right? So once you have understood that those limitations, you can easily put them aside by cultivating this kind of inner resilience practices. Okay, so all of them together done, that's much simpler than doing only one thing. And then, so for example, suppose you are used to running in the morning, and you go run, and then you exert yourself, and then you come back. But if you know how to run mindfully, how to use each step to enhance you, and also you know how to breathe properly while you're running, and also you know how to absorb the stimuli that are coming around you in the nature, your run will be much better, right? So that's what I'm trying to do. As you go through the life, as you face work and relationships, and everything else in life, how do you respond, not react emotionally, not react instantly or into, and then you will be doing some things you may not like later, you may regret them later. Like for example, somebody was trying to get you some information, you barked at them like, you don't disturb me, you don't talk to me, or something like that. It not only causes problems within you chemically, but also you will be losing out on the public relations, right? So Facing life with our whole being is what gives you advantage, and as to do that you need your own inner strength, that I call inner resilience. The strength is bred by yogic practices, because many yogis went into very harsh environments and then learned to face the harsh environment with their body and mind, because they are already very resilient. They're not shaken by the weather, they're not taken by the atmosphere or surroundings, whatever is coming at them, right? So I'm kind of borrowing some of those principles and adjust them to the modern life. So, so that will help you quite a bit. Somebody was calling me. Sorry about that. And so I will be discussing that in this webinar. It is going to be 90 minutes, kind of, not the webinar, it's like a challenge. So anybody can sign up and then come and participate on the Zoom, or they can join here. Like all these channels I do, my talks, you can join, and then I'll be happy to answer questions or lead you, or you can just go along doing things with us, right? So that's what is going to be that session. And any particular request, like somebody has certain problem, they can always communicate with me ahead or after the challenge, so that I can accommodate them. If they send me ahead of the challenge, I'll be able to address that during the challenge, right? So, for example, somebody had a surgery recently, and she had a shoulder surgery, and she had been going to the physical therapy, but still she was having a lot of pain in the shoulder. So I kind of showed her how to release that fibrosis that she was having and the stiffness that she was having, and she did them religiously for 2 weeks, and she reported very good results for me. So it depends upon learning the correct technique and understanding how to progress from 1 to 10, and also how to improve yourself by auto motivation by yourself, and also stop when it is really not good for you, right? So a lot of people push themselves, without really understanding how to work in an intelligent way with your body and mind. Okay. uh, Many people make resolutions, and then they can't fulfill them, mainly because they are dealing with body and mind, which are elephants like. They won't listen to you unless you take them through the training. Okay. uh, by training you can change any habit, but if you don't train, then those habits that were hardwired into you will take over. That's what happens with many people making these new year resolutions, where they want to really want to do something, like they want to lose weight, and then they are very determined, and they very much they want to do it, and they say, I'm going to get up in the morning and go and run and whatever, right? But that morning comes, the body says, I'm very tired, I can't get up. You made your decision, intellect, I'm not going to listen to you. So you got to have a trainer to wake you up, to make you do that for a few days before you really are comfortable with going to the everything, right? So that kind of thing. So uh, always consider the elephants around you. Body and mind are big elephants, and then you got to understand how to console them, how to take them through the training process, how to start slow and go bigger, and but be consistent. Okay. But yoga is very powerful, so it can change things into very, very ziffy if you are really sincere and authentic about it. So that's what I will show you there too. So all in all, the session really good. Opening breathing practice, and then sun salutations, and then we will do head to toe yoga in 5 to 10 minutes, and then we do some advanced asanas, and then we do a relaxation, progressive relaxation of the entire body, and we will uh, end up that with a guided meditation center. And also during the exercise, breathing, and all of that, we may want to focus and we want to do, but in between, you can always ask me questions and we can answer them. And also at the end of the session or before the session, we'll have a few minutes of people asking me questions, or you can submit them ahead of time, whatever suits you. The idea is that everybody gets the most out of the session, so that they will have a practice that they could go to at their home. Okay. You can always participate in the Zoom session where I can see you and I can tell you exactly what you are doing, maybe modified. Okay. So this is a big time decision to participate and to take the challenge, and also to understand what are the lessons that Charlie showed me for me to improve on, and then you can improve them at your own convenience at your time, or you can come and join me on my wellness club. Okay. So that's what I wanted to do. Anybody has any question, please come up and tell me about it. I plan to do this announcement few times in the rooms, and also um, daily. Basically, this is about comprehensive self-care. How can somebody understand the different layers of our personality and then work a regimen that addresses all them without really addressing them specifically? For example, I ask you to take a deep breath, and then the deep breath should be really completely deep breath and mindful of that. Then what happens is, because of the deep breath, your mind stops running on its own. So that's a very good way to get that silence and stillness in the mind. Okay, which is what I always advocate. Use the mind, but when it is done, rest it, regain the energy and all that later. So this comprehensive self-care, addressing 5 layers of our personality, gives you the inner resilience. That's the aim of this. And as you do it daily, you would see yourself that you are less angrier, less anxious, and less depressed, and then sleeping better, and really helping your relationship quite a lot, and your work focus and concentration, and really getting the results have gone up. Because you are going to the work with a much fine-tuned instrument of body and mind. Okay, so that's the aim of it. Modern life has a lot of chances to make people stressed and burnt out, and also modern work atmosphere is not really helping mental health of human beings, and the physical longevity, physical health also. So these are some of the things that I add to my proactive wellness programs, where I encourage my patient to be proactive about their wellness. So not to sleep on their problems or not to delay them, but like address the problem. They could know about what's going on much quicker than they plan to, according to the insurances and insurance. So many problems people are getting diagnosed late, and that is not helping their health. So that's why these kind of challenges gives you at least to pay attention to those. For example, you are not able to do certain thing with your knee, and then your knee is brooding some osteoarthritis. And when you attempt this kind of thing, it will ache you a little bit, and then you are asked to stop. So we will introduce to how to be in touch with your own body and how to assess them, how to get information through the media or to the everywhere, to your own doctor, what's going on with you, and that's the best way to come to the diagnose the problems very early way in the when they're in the budding state. Okay, and then nip them as they are budding. Okay, that's the idea. and also to have a robust life, energy, and also to enjoy your life and work, you need a healthy body. So this is something, all these yoga moves do kind of massaging the inner organs without really you doing anything about it. That helps a lot with your energy and with your longevity of your organs and all that. Okay, so there is a lot of layers in this. So be attentive to that, and it could be something like a you have a deep breathing problem, then you can start with that. Or you have a problem with focusing and staying focused at a lecture more than 20 minutes at a time because you went to conference and you're not able to focus. That's the problem. And some people cannot sleep at all. That's the problem. Like that. Any mundane, anything daily problem that you're having, we could address that with this um, inner resilience enhancing proactive wellness program. That's what I conceived here, and then that's what I hope to give to the doctors and nurses that are burned out, the IT professionals that are stressed out, and the company leaders who are having a lot of stress because they don't know how to lead in a spirit of giving rather than just dominating people with threats and with a lot of competition and all that. Okay, this style is more like enhancing the personal excellence of people and then rewarding them. Thereby, the leaders look good for profit making or uh, expanding the company, anything like that. So consider this as as I told you, the 5 layers of the human personality every day. So if you are in personality development, this will be like personality development on steroids. Okay. And then also you're in charge of the personality. You don't let the personality limit you or dictate to you. This is the only thing that you are going to do. Okay. So keep in mind. So this will be in the last weekend of the July, and they're preparing a brochure for that, and they will release that probably today or tomorrow. I don't know. Then I will bring it to the my profile on each channel, and then you can find it on the profile, and then you will have a sign up page where you sign up for the Zoom session. But the regular sessions you don't need. You can come and join here. But if you want to be on my Zoom and actually participating with me, then you will need that session that will be going on. And also, most of the people may want to come to my wellness club. The information also will be there. So I don't do these things very often. I just come and talk on the app. But now I wanted to do so that we can give a chance for people who want to be on my wellness club know that and or and explore that, and thereby they get the benefit of doing every day with me. Okay, so. That's all for today, and I will be talking to you guys again, maybe tonight. So thank you very much, and I'll be seeing you again later on.